This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Please don't tell me you acquire these in Arkansas somehow.
That one, yes.
This isn't something you want to sell, is it?
It's got all the heavies with it.
A GameCube McDonald's Kiosk. All right, guys, today is a huge day. I'm on my way right now to go pick up a GameCube McDonald's Kiosk. Do you guys remember these from back in the day? I remember the N64 one so vividly. In the little like McDonald's play area, you could play N64 and GameCube on these kiosks. Well, I get on Facebook Marketplace and there is one available in my area. I could not believe it. I reach out to the guy. He says, yes, it hasn't sold yet. It is still available. We work out a deal. And then I ask him, do you have any other games for sale? And he said, yeah, I'm actually looking at downsizing my collection. He's got games, he's got consoles. I am super interested to see what he has for sale. So about to go pick that up. But before we do, I want to know from you guys, what is your most memorable gaming kiosk memory? I know for me, it's probably going to Walmart back in the late 90s and playing N64 on the kiosk where you had to like basically look straight up and like break your neck. You guys remember those? I remember going there with my mom. She would grocery shop and I would just go play Banjo-Kazooie for an hour. I loved it so much. You guys tell us down below, what is your most memorable memory of gaming kiosks? Let's go pick up this kiosk and a bunch of games. Here we go. Josh's game room.
All right, man. Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. See you. Dude, I already see some pretty sweet stuff. Look at this. So this is the game room. This is your
yeah. This is the culmination of my last 10 years worth of searching Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana.
Oh, he's our competition. How long have you been collecting like video games?
I started right around 2013.
Okay.
And all of the local stores here, the game exchanges and everything, at that point they were telling me like, oh man, don't start now. This is the most expensive games will ever be.
If we could only go back.
Yeah, I turned 36 here this summer, so
it's like all of the stuff we love. Like Turtles. This is a dream right here. This isn't something you want to sell, is it?
Possibly.
So we did.
I wish it was the original side art. It's it's obviously this isn't the Play Choice. The Play Choice 10 is the same design as here that goes down, but it's for my personal collection. I don't keep any kind of reproduction.
Sure.
Things of that nature.
So Josh's game room is amazing, guys, and we pick up some pretty sweet items from him that he doesn't need for his collection, and he's looking to downsize just a little bit. But before we get back into it, I want to talk about the killer experience we have had using Squarespace to build our website. I love that they started off the process with a personalized quiz to help me select a template, the ability to view demo size, and to all of the integration options. Squarespace killed it. It was fun, it was simple, and I got everything I needed on my website, RetroRickTV.com. If you need a website, go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/RetroRick to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Let's jump back into Josh's game room.
I really kind of focused on all original in my collecting, so I just told them not
let's just get down here and look at these. DuckTales 2. Oh my god. Okay, please don't tell me you acquire these in Arkansas somehow.
That one, yes. That one was in Arkansas. I started out collecting everything, anything I could find game related, and I've slowly but surely sold off the things I'm not as passionate about and just kind of acquired the things that I really want. I've got a lot of stuff back here in this room. That like I said, I've sold on eBay, I've sold locally, I still sell on eBay, but
yeah, man, I'm interested to look at it.
Okay, great. Yeah, unfortunately, me and you kind of hit the same pages, and Nintendo's really kind of the stuff that I am holding on to for now, really cartridge based. There's at least one or two in here that you're probably interested in if you want to check out. Maybe.
Oh, look, he's got a little Samson.
There it is. Is this somewhere you found too, or did you have to?
No, well, yes and no. So when I was living in San Antonio, just south of San Antonio, I had some friends that ran a store there. It was called the Scruffy Nerd Herders. That is something that they acquired in a trade, and then I went and traded like, I don't know,
your whole collection,
$1,000 worth of stuff, and then paid like extra cash on top. But I paid full retail at the time for that. But
it's crazy.
I think nowadays it's really went up.
Oh yeah, you can't even find them.
Wow. Pretty rare.
Where'd you get that guy at?
Believe it or not, my whole TurboGrafx collection and all the sealed Sega stuff came from a guy that lives in Northwest Arkansas. He posted it on Craigslist for sale. He had some really bad quality pictures, and I contacted him, and he told me to come up. I drove about 4 hours to Northern Arkansas, and this guy had it stacked up. I went up there with as much money as I could get out of the bank, and I bought everything I could from this man. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Here it is. Check it out, guys. This is a GameCube McDonald's Kiosk. Now, we gotta know, man, what in the where do you get this at? Where do you get a McDonald's Kiosk at?
Well, it's funny, man. You probably ran by it on some of your journeys. It was over in Malvern at a flea market. There was a guy there. He had 2 in the flea market at one time. He actually reached out to me on Facebook when he saw this posted and said, man, I'm the guy that sold you that. He's still got another one, and they would normally be set up all on a playground at a McDonald's. And he had 3 of the 4. He picked them up out of Mountain Home. There was a McDonald's in Mountain Home that sold them to him, and then he'd had them ever since, and he just had them in storage.
So we've already made a deal for this. He wanted 800. We settled on 600. There's a couple things. I mean, obviously you're seeing some damage here. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, man. I'm thinking about, I don't know if somebody could 3D print or make this piece again. And then I was thinking about putting an actual, like the McDonald's.
The logo.
The logos, the decals all on this part. I'll put up some pictures of what some of them look like. But overall, I just think it's a really cool piece that you just don't see very often. Oh, he's actually plugging it in.
Here's the keys.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Both sets should work there on the front of it. I've got a remote for the TV.
Oh yeah, there's fans.
Yeah, you can hear the fans kick on.
Here it is.
Okay, I see the red light there. Not sure if it's supposed to be red or green, but we'll give it just a second and see. It is, I think, like a little LCD. Okay, blue. There it is. So, all right, it's got Luigi's Mansion in it. Obviously, you can put whatever game in it you want. It's just a GameCube with a fan set up to keep it cool in there. And then this TV that's mounted inside there.
This is your prized possession, the game.com. I have a box at game.com.
I love Batman, so that's really why I picked it up.
The piano.
Miracle Piano,
Yeah, that actually I would definitely sell. The Miracle Piano just takes up so much space.
I know. So, do you have, I mean, what's your original number right now if you wanted to get rid of this? I don't even know what they're worth, to be honest. I know they're amazing. Play Choice 10, you got 10 different games. All of them are different? 11 of them are different?
I've got over 15 games. Most of them are stuck up here in a little box that I keep covered by all this. I've bought over the years. You can check it out here. If you reset, it'll show you. It says slot 1 at the top because that's one of the multi-carts that you could get. It's an NES cart that has ROMs for it burnt on it.
Okay.
And then, so you channel select to go through your games. You've got Tyson, Gauntlet, Mario Brothers 1, 2, Excite Bike, Mega Man 3, Slot 9's also another one. On this, I really haven't given it a whole lot of thought. Really, just shooting from the hip, I'd have to be somewhere around 2,000 on this. I'll tell you, I paid $1,500 for it like 6 years ago, and it didn't have all the games with it that I bought. But yeah, that's just kind of a rough and dirty number there.
Okay. So. Yeah, I mean it's good to know. All right, well that's awesome. Obviously, I love that. We're definitely gonna pick that up. We're getting that for 600, and then we're gonna talk through maybe some other games that he's willing to get rid of. Yeah. So let's take a look at maybe those.
All right, great. Let me bring a couple drawers out here for you. Are you interested in a Philips CDI?
Trust me, babe. I know about this CDI stuff.
I'll get into CDI starting at $299 with $200 of free software.
I mean, potentially.
Yeah.
With some very heavy games on it.
You got the Zelda?
Yes, both Zeldas, the Marios.
I had a fun story about that, remember?
Yes.
Sent the boards.
Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know what you want for this?
I have not thought about it at all. So really, it'd be just whatever you want to talk about. Like we kind of said, I'm willing to go off price starting, but there's Link right there on top.
How about a kiss for luck?
That brings back some memories.
The heavies, it's got all the heavies with it. So anything you can think of that are that kind of like the sought after titles for the CDI, there are the Hotel Marios, the Zeldas.
This is crazy.
Dude, the Tetris. Yes.
This is another Craigslist pickup here in Arkansas. The guy had it underneath his house, and the box is the way it is because water was running under there and it soaked the top of the box. Yeah, he had some great games with it.
Okay.
He also had Lunar was another one stuck there that he just had stuck to the side. And you can kind of just take a peek through. This is all stuff that I just have set to the side because, like I said, I'm kind of getting away from PlayStation and Xbox.
Right there.
You know this?
Dude, Raiden is my jam.
Oh, Raiden Project.
I love Raiden. You get that purple one? Get that purple power up?
I just sold that. That's so crazy. I just sold the older ones.
Let me ask you this: you got stuff like this? Do you have? I mean, comic books and stuff. Do you have trading cards? Do you have?
Yeah, I got.
Do you have the Marvel trading cards?
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Got it all, man. Josh has it all.
I have no interest. I bought them all because I felt like they were a good deal. These are Inspector Gadgets and G.I. Joes.
Okay.
These are all Marvels.
Do you have any cartridge-based Nintendo stuff that you're want to get rid of, or not really?
I have some Game Boy stuff. Let me just keep pulling for you.
Okay.
So here's some cartridge-based stuff. All the Samurai Showdown, Spankies, Zelda Minish Cap, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Metroid.
Okay. Do you know if this stuff works?
Yes. Everything in here has been tested and working.
Great. Definitely Game Boy. Original Game Boy Color.
Mod City here. And the 101.
101. These are always cool. These are all the old little arcade.
Oh yeah. Before the plug and plays. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Zombies Ate My Nays.
And yeah, really all the Sega stuff are the things that I'm now considering that will be the next tear down. It's a little bit harder for me to get rid of that stuff because you can see, like, I love my Snatcher, my Potful Metals.
That's some great stuff. So this is what we got so far. You guys saw the GameCube Kiosk, obviously. Just kind of some fun stuff, you know. Turtles color form, Game Boy Color, the little case. I actually don't have that one. And then a couple games. I don't have this. This is actually a pretty uncommon game. It's not super expensive or anything, but Eliminator Boat Duel, Power Blade. There's a little bit of riding. I think we might be able to get that off. This is sick. Darkstalkers. Love that long box. I collect more of the long box stuff. And then a GameCube box. Then this is empty, and then there's an action set down there. You might not be able to see very well. And then this is crazy right here. This is a Vectrex.
It's your own personal arcade. A high-performance system with a built-in game plus a whole collection of arcade cartridges like Scramble, Pole Position, Berserk. So if you're into video games, forget the TV. Get into Vectrex. Light pen and 3D imager available.
With a multi-cart, basically all the games, and then this is a crazy case.
Love that case.
So wild. So price charting, apart from that was $600, is, what was it, like
$850.
Okay, $850. Do you have any idea, I guess, total what you would be thinking on everything?
What do you say about $1,200 for everything?
$1,200. Would you do? I was gonna offer $1,000. So would you do cut it in half? Would you do $1,100?
Meet you in a minute.
There's some cool stuff here, guys. Really cool stuff. We got a kiosk and a Vectrex Pizza Hut thing.
I love that Pizza Hut.
That's what Adam called it. Put some pizzas in there.
Hot ready,
thank you so
buddy.
much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah,
It's going to our home. It's going to love it.
We're thinking about this Play Choice 10 too. I'm gonna have to go home and think on that. If at some point I I'd definitely be interested in that. Guys, there's so much cool stuff in here that definitely there needs to be another video. Look at the Neo Geo. This is crazy. Crazy stuff, dude. We appreciate you letting us hang out and just kind of dig through your toys and your video games. That was awesome. Appreciate it, man.
Great.